Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an early look at DieselStormers. This is a game that's currently in development by Black Forest Games. They're the masterminds behind the Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams game. This is currently available on Steam Early Access for $18.99. Still very early in development, so as with all my early look videos, everything here is subject to change, and very well could change, and might change, and will change. So let's hop in here and take a quick take a look at the options. It's pretty much a full-blown options menu. You've got rebindable controls. Training mission is the only gameplay option right now, aside from this construction mode where you can play broke-ass levels. I have not actually tried those, so that could be interesting. Video, there's not a whole lot going on in this. You got your resolution, full screen, borderless. Your audio sliders, it's always nice to have separate audio sliders for everything. And credits, unfortunately, doesn't work. That's whatever, that'll come. The most important thing is the credits. Anyway, this is a multiplayer game. It's designed for 4-player co-op. I have not been able to play the multiplayer. I don't have anybody else with the game, and, well, I haven't been able to find any other games that are available at the time. So we're just going to take a look at the single player, and I'm going to have to say, from what I have played so far, the multiplayer would be a hoot. I remember playing Castle Crashers, and this would be just as much fun. Totally different style of game, but it'd be ridiculous fun. So here we are. This is the mission select screen. So these blue orbs are power-up orbs. We'll get into that when we actually get into the game. There's 3 main spots here. Ignore this little blue ball. Nobody cares about it right now. Right here is your portal to go into the mission. This here is your loot table, your assembly table. So I don't have a whole lot of gadgets and gizmos, but it does allow for customizable weapons. So this one here, this is going to increase my damage per second, and increase my force, and decrease my recoil. This is all actually very good, but it's going to cost me one of these alchemical thingies. Yes, thingy. So that's okay. But it's also going to reduce my rate of fire. But it's going to increase my range. And one of my complaints with the weapon that I've got now is that my range sucks. My rate of fire is really good, so I could use a slight decrease. That's a very big decrease, though. Your original one uses this frame, which it handles more like a pistol. You know, it's got a very low rate of fire, and it looks like this is going to reduce its rate of fire, but increase its damage. So we're going to do that. We're going to do it and see what we've got. So all you need to do is just double-click on whatever it is you want. It's just that simple. So it tells you what it's going to need, and apparently it's just going to need to get one of these? It was supposed to use one of these. I don't know. It's still very early. So maybe that just kind of quirked up. But what we're going to do is we're going to finalize the assemble. There is a test button here, but it's never been enabled. So I'm guessing that this isn't enabled yet. So we're going to keep the weapon. So there we go. We've just made ourselves a new weapon. Yeah, the rate of fire has definitely shrunk, or lessened, reduced. So here we are in our mission select map. So what we've got is our difficulty level. So this is a level difficulty of 15. We've got 10. Honestly, I don't know what my, level is. I don't know if you have a level. I'm assuming you don't, or else generally it's displayed pretty prominently. Or I've just completely missed it because I'm blind as a bat. But this is essentially your difficulty rating. Most of the ones at the beginning I was doing were like 5, 8. I think the last one I did was a 9. So we're going to hit up a 10. It tells you what your objective is. Take out the red orcs and goblins, and then you've got secondary objectives. So we click on here, which is the same mission, but tear down orc banners is a secondary mission. So you go through and you tear down the orc banners, which are just as simple as walking past a banner and it turns into from the orc banner to the human banner. So let's accept this mission. So this is where it's a little confusing, because you do that and you go back here. And it took me a couple minutes to realize that I had selected the mission and I just need to come over here and jump on this little glowing pad. So let's do that and head into the mission. Loading times between levels are super, super quick. But I do find that the initial loading of the game is really, really slow. Like, a couple minutes slow. But, you know, it's acceptable. Graphically, it looks really good. It reminds me of Trine a lot. Now, that could be very insulting to some people, but I find that the art style and everything is very, very nice. It all works well together. It's kind of steampunky, which is not what Trine was. Trine was more, well, not. So you've got a couple moves here. This has quite a few moves. So shift, when you've got these little orbs, if you hold shift, this little thing will shock you to the opposite side. And then you can use your jump and effectively do a double jump. And you can do it in any order. So you can do that and then jump, or you can, come on, jump and then that. Either way, if you hold space, you'll hover for a bit. And that allows you to just kind of hover and kind of do a Princess Peach thing from Mario 2. You've also got this dash, which allows you to smash into things and kind of stagger enemies. Enemies also... avoid all the things. Enemies also take a while to turn around. I don't like that guy. Ow. That was stupid. Enemies take a while to turn around, like, well, the big ones. These little guys, these guys will turn on a dime. They are little bastards is what they are. You can go through certain platforms. Not this one. That was a bad example. Oh, hello. Crap. Oh, crap. Pay attention, Mark. Pay attention. Like these guys come in droves, and this is where the rate of fire comes down. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So these trans goop stations, they are what spawn the enemies. The enemies spawn from them up until they run out of goop. Because these orcs are essentially made from this goop. Is there anything in here? There's treasure chests littered all over the place. There's all sorts of nice little things. There's reasons to go around in the environment for the most part. But I think one of the biggest draws to this is the fact that it's procedurally generated. Everything in here is random. So you will never play the same level twice. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, what the? Haha, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's replay the mission. And then we will have, presumably, a completely different one. It might start off the same. We may actually not see anything particularly different. But, yeah, it's already a little bit different. Yeah, it's this here. So it's completely random. So never ever are you playing the same same mission twice, which really is great because you can't just go through and be like, oh well, this guy's here. There's a guy over here. There's going to be a guy over here. Everybody's over here. Blah 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 blah, and just kind of plow through. Everything is new. You don't know where the chests are. You don't know where anything is. Oh. Get out of here. Die, you stupid little imp things. The AI still needs a bit of work. It's kind of derpy at times. All in all, it's pretty good. There's a bit of glitching through walls. Like, these little imps, they move so quick that I guess they can't really keep up with it properly. Ooh, don't walk into shit. Ow. And I find that... wow, I hate those things. And there's 2 in a row. It's nasty. So that little thing, that was an armor up. Once you run out of armor, you will die. That's pretty much it, as you saw. One of my issues right now with it is I find it very, very hard to keep track of where I'm aiming. Like, your gun moves, but very rarely are you actually looking at your gun. Ah! Alright, we're getting the hell out of there. We are getting the hell out of Dodge before we die again. So, you've got these boxes, these crates here that you can't do anything with. But then you've got the wooden ones that you can. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get. So, like, as you saw there, an imp was kind of stuck. The missions aren't really that long, but they're long enough. They'll give you a good, maybe a good 5 to 10 minutes per mission, assuming, of course, that you actually get through. Damn, landing on goop. Oh wow, I am not doing good. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you suck hardcore at this game. It is not the easiest thing in the world to play. You've got a lot of things coming at you, and if you don't pay attention to something, you're boned. So here we are. We're now landed on a roof. So, like, every time it's different. But it's basically the difficulty will always be the same. And you basically get, you know, your ass handed to you. So right now, I've found nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hate... Why? Why? Why are these a thing? Why? Why are these a thing? Ugh. And they actually even go through walls. Come on. Stupid walls. I hate walls. And yes, you can shoot through floors. If you can jump through the floor, you can shoot through it. That's pretty much how it works. Oh, and there's a chest. So I got a metal plate of some description. Kind of want to get that. There we go. And just imagine doing this with your friends. You know, you've got 4 other people on the map. To my knowledge, there is no PvP, but I have not tested that, nor have I really looked. I've shown you most of the controls, most of what you can do, but I have not shown the super ability. And namely, that's because I've kept dying. And let's go over here. Oh, no. No. Ooh. Get out of here. All of you jerks. What? Oh, God. So apparently it's not locking the mouse to the screen right now. Just that was me clicking on my second monitor. And that was me jumping into things. So I'm going to head back to the main thing. I am sucking horribly at this right now. So, I've pretty much shown you everything except this. This is your ultimate. This basically, if any of this light, the orb around you, if any of it touches another enemy, they're dead. They're gone. It doesn't matter who they are, it's the end of them. It is a one-hit kill for everything. But it takes a very long time to charge it up. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.